Let's wait for some people to come in. For March, with this full moon, let's see, what do we got? We're going to start off with this animal spirit. For March. Let's see. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Come on in. Let's see. What do we got for March for my collective? What animal spirit? Hello. What's going on, Bato Locos Forevers? Let's see. Scorpion in the house. Let's see. This is going to be an all signs. We're going to do it quick. I just jumped in here. Yeah, right away. And it fell in the bag, eh? It fell in the bag. All right, guys. So right now, look. You guys have the singer energy. The humpback whale. Sing healing songs for the world. Pour. It says your inner. Okay, for a lot of you guys, you have this inner healing, whether you believe it or not, with this hunchback. There's some noise out here that's got Yeti going crazy. And for a lot of you guys, you're meant to align. I don't know what's going on with you guys. And some of you guys could be in this energy. You could be cold, mystical. People can look at you and you're very mystical, but you're actually kind of cold and you're looking at people. Yet these two animals right here, if you notice, they go deep. So for a lot of you guys within yourself, you're having to go deep and you might be a little quiet. And then with this energy, Libra's in the house, baby. Yes, look. It says, knowing that challenges make you stronger. So a lot of you guys, even though you had to hold whatever hurt and pain that you had within yourself, you've held it. And you might have been a little bit icy. And it could be you cold to somebody that could have hurt you. Now, for some of you guys, I'm picking up that if you notice, this is a bear, okay? The polar bear. Now, some of you guys, you could be a little bit cold to a parental figure. Some of you guys had a parental figure that isn't or wasn't nurturing to you, or for some way or another, they weren't there for you. Hello, baby. And look, with this the humpback whale as the same thing. You know, they're very nurturing. They're very together. Thank you for the $9.99. Thank you. And for a lot of you guys, look, these two bears, you know, there's something about, for some of you guys, check and see where your Saturn's at. There's nurturing. There's something about, like, there was somebody that wasn't there for you, but you're making it out of this energetic hold that it had on you. And for a lot of you guys with your singing, you could be singing, you know, and it's something that you need to let it out, you know. Gemini in the house, baby. Now, Gemini too. Gemini, you could be a good singer. Here, for Gemini, that just look at this. Another bear. The wound behind somebody not taking care of you. Somebody not being there for you. But look at this. There's magic. Now, the owl's going to be something that you need to really research, because there's magic behind you, and it's in your singing. And look what was behind the bear. You fucking unicorn. Gemini, you have unicorn powers. Whoever came out there and said, I'm a Gemini, look, it says guardian, the black bear, and then you have the infinite possibilities. Like, you make shit happen. Gemini, you the master of all traits, I was gonna say. But yes, for some of you guys, that's your wound around this year. that you have to really look, like really look at it, really look at it. If a parent wasn't there for you, and for a lot of us, they weren't there for us. You love to sing and dance, baby. That's what makes magic go. You you're gonna be the one that's gonna break this generational curse. Believe it or not, you could be you could be looking at a parental figure and being like, man, you're supposed to be there for me. And it doesn't matter how old you are. Some of you guys are dealing with a parental figure that really sticks up for the other siblings and not you. You could have been one that went off on your own since you were younger. Maybe, there's a saying in Spanish, when it comes to siblings, por qué they protect the younger one, and this and that, or the one, I don't even know how they say it, pero es porque son más pendejos and you got the short end of the stick. But it wasn't that. It's because, look, you see this eagle? Now, for some of you guys, have you guys been seeing vultures? Put it in the comments if you have been seeing vultures. Okay, because look, with the speak up, but I saw like vultures. Some of you guys are seeing vultures, and you could be right away thinking, man, that's a bad, yeah. You could be seeing, this is what I got from this. You could be thinking it's bad, but it's not. I want you to go and research the spiritual meaning behind it, because there's something that the universe, that God wants to take out of your spirit that you've been holding on, this hurt, this pain. And have faith that vulture is there, that when you see him now, you're going to look and you're going to be happy, because at first you could have been, thinking it was, a bad omen, but it's not. They're there to take away what no longer resonates, the bad energy, whatever you've been holding on, whatever it's been holding on to you. Then it's, Gemini, Scorpio, Libra, whichever sign you are, it's been holding on to this energetic imprint that is no longer resonating with you. Like for some of you guys, you want to speak up, but how do you speak up against people that you love? Let me tell you what I'm hearing. Do they love you? They say they love you, but does the actions meet, their words meet their actions, however they're saying? They want you to have faith, and they want you to honor yourself. This is you telling God, okay, what do I need to do? What do you need to do? What is your soul telling you? Because it says right here, recognize the hard work you've put in to get where you're today. Now, for some of you guys, you might say, like, fuck, I've been trying to put in work and I still feel stuck. Like you may be feeling like you're going nowhere, but emotionally, your inner temple, how does it feel? Because look, for a lot of you guys, you have faith. And like I said, los sopilotes, the the vultures, when you read and when you get off this live, you're gonna go back, you're gonna look, and you're gonna have an aha moment. Because I'm not lying. Even me, I was running them off and they were showing up until I really went and researched. This was like a week or two ago, and I was like, holy shit, it is. They're wanting to take a piece apart, because vultures, what are they here for? They're here to take that's what's left over. We need them. We can't just kill them because they clean the earth. So for some of you guys, you're having this cleansing that you don't even know, and a part of you is kind of scared, like your inner child could be sitting there, pero no, wait. And you're about to speak up. And you're going to speak up in a way that is loving and caring. Like for some of you guys, you might even be speaking up to a parental figure, somebody that was supposed to be there for you, to be, clapping for you. And you're going to be open and direct. And you're going to say, like, you know what, even though you didn't give me the nurturing, you weren't there for me, I'm going to give myself, the applause. I'm going to uplift myself. For a lot of you guys, you're going to be looking at your ancestors and you're going to be, you know what? I feel my ancestors here. For some of you guys, this could be even your grandparents looking at your parents going like, ¿Qué chingados está pasando? But remember, you're fighting a spiritual battle. So for a lot of you guys, you're going to have that faith to go within and This is you. Like, look at this. And God is telling you, and for a lot of you guys, and I'm gonna say a lot of us, because I'm gonna put myself in there. It's like, fuck, when? Like you could have been arguing with God earlier. Like, fuck, what's happening? The full moon could have been draining you, but it's not that. It was the energies, the vultures that were coming here to take what no longer resonates. And it feels like you can't get nowhere. But in the spirit realm, for whoever this message is for, you're like this. Mhm. And look, you're letting go of dependence. This could be you, like, you know what? I don't need you. And I'm telling you, for a lot of you guys, you could be young or you were young when you had to go and branch off. And maybe you were, I was gonna say departed. Maybe you were deported. I don't know. Maybe for a lot of you guys, you came to the US, to a different country, and you left siblings. You might have not grown with them. So they don't know everything that you've been through. Now, for some of you guys, let's see. Because for some of you guys, I'm getting this energy. And when it comes to love, you're magic. And somebody might be missing that magic, or somebody's watching you. When it comes to love, look, this magic, when it comes to love, somebody's watching how you overcoming some difficulties, and how they're watching you release judgment. Like, man, you could be like, maybe you were hard on yourself. And they're watching you having to do things on your own. And you might be going like, Infinite, but why? Why? When I needed somebody there, nobody was there for me. And that could be, that could be something you have all, you could have judgment, but release it, because for the ones that had to battle this situation when it comes to love, this is who you are. Una pantera negra. The black jaguar. I was going to say panther. Says, walk through life with confidence and grace. And somebody's watching. Could be a man or woman. And you really look back. And I'm telling you, you look back and you're like, why do I have to do it? But at the same time, you have this confidence, this bravery. For some of you guys, you could have a lot of Scorpio. You could be a Scorpio and you just move different. But somebody's been watching. Somebody's been watching how you've been having to fight your inner demons, whatever they've been throwing at you. So for my Scorpions, or you have Scorpio in your chart, you could be operating like this and people don't see where you're coming, but you're fighting, you're having to battle whatever it is within yourself, these demons, these ancestral patterns. You're breaking them down, and you're the only one that's within your family. Maybe you chose to do that unconsciously. And we have this eagle. So you have the magic. You have the magic. And then you also have this eagle. What does that mean? That you could look at things from a higher perspective. At the same time, you have the eyes. Like, these two go together. Like, in the dark, anybody that tries to hide things from you, maybe in the past, you weren't trusting your intuition. You weren't trusting yourself. But now that you're finding things out, and maybe you're for a lot of you guys, you're not reacting like before. You're still in this energy, like, I'm gonna get down to the bottom of it. And people are watching. Don't think they're not. Look, they see you paying attention. And here's the thing, for a lot of you guys, when you step into not being so angry, not being so fierce, because for some of you guys, they did you so dirty that you wanna, like, you wanna do them dirty, like you wanna pay them back, and something holds you back. Something's holding you back, and that's good, because you don't want to get negative karma. That's why with this eagle here, it's almost like you're looking at things, and you're looking at things from a higher perspective, and you're waiting for that message. I think of it like the aha moment. It says spirit is sending you messages. Open your, it says open to a greater vision so you can see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. So for some of you guys, when you sit up higher, don't worry about what's going on at the bottom. Mm-mm. If you have somebody that's trying to come at you to attack you, you already higher. You know your darkness. You embrace your darkness. You love your darkness. You see that plane in the back? Like you can see things. And here's what's pushing you forward, guys. This gratitude. When you pay attention to gratitude, like, man, I'm grateful for everything that I've been going through. I'm grateful for a lot of you guys. You're loving your journey. And look at all this water. This is your emotions. Whether you're a water sign or you just have a lot of water, even if you don't, this is you in control of your emotions. And you could walk through it. You can reflect through it. This is like the long road, is what I'm seeing. But look how calm it is. At one point in your life, you didn't have the calmness. You were rowdy. For a lot of you guys, you could have been doing black magic and you're like, fuck, maybe you just had it in you, like, fuck you. If you fuck me over, I'm gonna do this. And now you're doing things different. Why? Because you're connecting to your intuition. In the past, you could have been dealing with self-doubt. Now, for some of you guys, this is somebody from your past in love. Now they're self-doubt. I don't know if collective loves me or not. And for some of you guys, you could have moved on. Look, whoever is doubting, themselves when it comes to you in love, because you're detached. Why? Because they know how protected you are. This is the next level, guys. For some of you guys, you're stepping into a different level. Let's see. When it comes to career, I need to do my single signs. I'm going to do that. Look, at the bottom of the deck, some of you guys, this is what you got coming. Good luck. Your fortune is improving, and you will get a lucky break soon. Collect nuggets of wisdom. You will need them in the near future. So whatever you went through, like, have gratitude. Be like, fuck, I learned from that. I'm not gonna do that. You could be in this energy. Look, with the tiger. Be ready. And the way I see it is like, be ready to not to attack. Like, be ready to, grab that opportunity that comes. Be the first to get there. It says, I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. See, I saw that energy. Like, for a lot of you guys, now you're steady, ready, man or woman, but you're ready when it comes to love. You're gonna look como el tigre, la tigre, and you're gonna really look at it, and you're not gonna doubt. You're gonna be open to new love. And a lot of you guys, you're not gonna be scared no more. What if they hurt me? No, like, you're a woman, you're like, fuck, I smashed and I felt good. And in the past, you could have been like, fuck, I gave up the cookies, and you felt like powerless. Not no more. Because for a lot of you guys, you're gonna choose who you give your energy. This all energy. In the past, we didn't know. But now you know. And this is a person, man or woman, that knows how to seize the opportunity, whether it's in work, love, and even in family. I'm talking like parental figures, siblings. You're gonna be in that, like, look, bitch, stay away from what I have, and you're gonna put up your boundaries. Hasta aquí, only right here, and you're gonna move different. And see, you have the good luck. So let's see, what else does my viewer right now, what do they need to know when it comes to career and love? Look, direction. Let's get one more. Put it together. All right, we got these two. Give and take. Okay, what did I say? Direction, like your inner compass when it comes to give and take. You're gonna be in a, you're gonna be like this. This is absurd. It was catching my attention. These two cats, you see, you're paying attention. Is it worth me investing here? And a lot of you guys, you're gonna be able to you're gonna be able to take risk with without having a second doubt. Like in the past, you could have been hurt by taking a risk, and you could have been like, but Infinite, I invested 6 months, I invested 3 months, for some of you guys, 3 years. And some of you guys could look at it like 3 years is a long time, but no, it was meant for you to experience that person, that job, that career. You know, we could say even you struggling the 3 years, it was meant. Some people may, struggle a month or two with that situation. For you, it could have been 3 months. Whether it's love, they want me to repeat this. Whether it's in love, career, and in family. And if you struggled those 3 years, be grateful. Don't compare yourself to somebody else, to a sibling, to a friend, to an ex-love. You were meant for that. Guess what? That was part of your journey. So now you're going to be in this energy, ready for new opportunities without having no doubt, without having a regret. And most importantly, look, from you being, be able to see things from a higher perspective, to be able to get that message, because the ego's way at the top. And you look at it and you're like, you know what can I learn? And let me tell you something, ladies, and my fellas too, but for my ladies, when you're at a higher perspective and you're looking when it comes to love, make sure that the person that you're gonna be entangling your energy, that person, that man, is gonna be able to teach you something, to uplift you, to help you grow. That even when that expiration, they want me to say, when that termination, let's say the relationship has to end, you no longer are in this energy of doubt, of hurt, of pain. No, you're going to look back and you're going to say, este pelado taught me how to grow to this point, how to make money, how to save money, or, to reach the next level. And when you're on this energy, instead of being at the bottom, you're going to start looking like, who's the next person that God, or that's meant to be on my path? Because the universe is going to throw you some pelados that ain't worth the shit. They could bring you down, or they can uplift you. For my guys too, you're going to see a woman that's going to uplift you, or bring you down. Some of you guys, you're going to learn. Look, some of you guys, your ex could be friends. There's nothing more amazing than you having to split ways the right way. Now you got to understand, you're on your journey, and the partner that you're leaving behind, they might not be where you're at, advanced, as far as saying goodbye. And it's not your job. But if you could exit and keep on your journey, is what I'm hearing. Maybe teach them, hey, hasta aquí llegamos. Because there could be men that could be holding on out of immaturity, or it could go vice versa. But for my ladies, it's very important. They said, make sure that the person that you get with is educating you, helping you grow, evolve, learn. For my younger ladies, even for my older ones, you already got a good grip. And that's why the direction, look, I'm going to read it for you guys. Your purpose is unfolding slowly, step by step, as you go along. There's no need to hurry or worry. You are being divinely guided. See, I hadn't even read it and I was showing you guys. I was just intuitively. And then with this love right here, you give and take. It says, be open to giving and receiving. to keep the flow of abundance going. Give someone a chance and ask for what your heart desires. So, for some of you guys, you might have somebody coming back, or you have somebody that's wanting to come towards you. And with, looking at it from intuitively from this, it's almost like this person's going to come out of nowhere, out of whichever direction. And you might look at this person and you might look at them and you might say, like, I don't know if this person, because you're going to be on this edge. A lot of you guys, you're already let go of hurt, pain. But for some of you guys, this is not going to be for all of you guys. You're going to know. Because if you're on this spiritual journey and you're overcoming hurt, pain, guilt, shame, if you're really true to your journey, and I love this. This is another reader that I like. ¿Cómo se llama esta? She said it once, and I really liked it. Uh, Arasha 21 or something like that, from Yoakum, Texas, something like that. And I'm gonna tell you, she said something that it really clicked. Like, we come here on a loving journey. Though, I'm gonna tell you, though we have our hate and anger, we have to overcome. But this message for this right here is for some of you guys, you have somebody that either is coming back or that is stepping into your path. And you might be a little bit more advanced. But there's something that you're about to teach this person. Because remember, we're students and we're teachers at the same time. As we elevate, as we grow, we're always going to be students to teachers to students. And this person might need a little bit of help, and you will be the one that's going to change this person. So for some of you guys, not all of you guys, okay? For some of you guys, make sure you have protection. This one fell out. It says, you are being protected from deceit and from situations that no longer serve you. Lie low for a while, or lay low for a while, and you will be shown the truth. So for some of you guys, if you feel something within you, rise up higher and lay low. Chill, wait, and you'll be shown. And this is, look, the power of protection from situations that are no good. This is the second protection. This says power, position. I say protection because of the shield. It says you are being promoted or called to lead. Time to step into your sovereignty and guide others with compassion. What did I tell you guys? Some of you guys are stepping into that role and you're like, fuck, for real. Yes, master teachers. For some of you guys, I don't know why I just got sexuology or something like that. Fuckers, y'all be teaching some people. Man or woman, they said women. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let me give you one of these messages. Look, at the bottom of the deck, just starting out, overcoming. The number 26, that's an 8. Remember, the 8, you could switch it out. Like, what you put out, you'll receive. So overcoming. The wall before you seems daunting, but you are stronger than you think. And some of you guys could be on the edge, like, fuck, I can't take it no more. Infinite, I've been going through this, but don't worry, I feel the same way sometimes. It says, gather your strength, focus your mind, and you will move through it, leaving doubt behind. So something about doubt. We all have that shit, especially around the full moon. It knocked the shit out of me. I bet, let's see. What's the last message for you guys? Look at this. The great vision. And then for some of you guys, resentment. For some of you guys, this is what you got to let go, or you have somebody that has resentment against you moving forward. Number 33, that's a 6. That's love. So the great vision, you can have a great vision when it comes to love. It says holding tight to the vision you have for the future. It's a glimpse of what your soul is calling you to create. Trust in its importance. So don't lose track when it comes to love, because six is love, but 33, that's a master number. Trust is the importance. Nurture, nurture it with belief and take inspired steps. And this is the last one because they want me to show you. For some of you guys, you're holding on to resentment, or somebody is. Look, there's a car. It's almost like they're on fire. They're pissed. They want to come look for you. But if this is you, it's telling you this: resentment is a quiet thief, stealing your joy and chaining you to the past. What you hold on to only weighs you down. And this was with the vision. So if you have a vision, you're not going to get there if this is you with resentment. It says, weighs you down, not the one who wronged you. So whoever wronged you, that maybe you have karmic ties, cut them chains off, let it go, forgive. Look, ask for a helping hand. For some of you guys, you have somebody coming towards you. The number 3 could be very important. Now that could be 333 because we have over here 33. And it could be all a misunderstanding. But for some of you guys, whoever's holding on, whether it's you or the person that wants to really attack you, like, why are you leaving me? Collective, why are you leaving me? Maybe they don't understand. It's a misunderstanding, but that's something they got to work through. So guys, that's what I have for you. I think I'm going to start with Aquarius in a minute. I'm going to take a smoke break. Some of you guys are about to celebrate. For this month of March, I see a lot of celebration. A lot. You're welcome. You're welcome. For this month coming up, I see a lot of celebrations. Look, I think finally this year in 2026, you guys are letting go. You guys are letting love in. Some of you guys, there's love that you want to come back, but maybe you don't know that person. That person could be lost. You've changed. Yes. For whoever's hanging around, look, emotional repression, routing emotions, or bottling emotions. You see the bottle right here? And then we got this one. I'm going to leave you with a quick snapshot. So bottling emotion leads to stagnation. Find a safe way to express your true feelings. So for some of you guys, if you're the one that's holding on to a past love, or you don't know how to express it, when you celebrate yourself, this is what I'm getting, channel message, is once you really celebrate the feelings that you have, maybe the resentment of what didn't work when it comes to love, and you really let it go, you're about to free yourself. And you could do that by yourself, like having a little cigarette, having you a little drink, having your music on, enjoying the memories you had with a particular person. And I did like this because I feel for some of you guys, you're gonna let go of tears, this repressed, this hurt, and you're gonna honor your soul by letting go. Maybe you'll get high a little bit, you might feel good. And for some of you guys, it's the new person that comes in. That's why I was saying, be open for somebody new to come in, but you gotta be willing. Like, you can't just give out your cookies just to get over somebody else. No, you got to be willing to know what you're about to get into. Plus, the other fucker could be so horny, never hadn't, been waiting for somebody like you. You could be fine as hell and you don't want to be at a weak spot. You could give, you're entitled to give your cookies whoever you want, as long as that you want, that your inner child feels good, that you don't feel like, oh, that's all they wanted and they leave. Because I've get a couple of clients, they call me, they're like, mijo, pero me dejaron así. Yeah, but did you want it? Well, at the time I did. Well, both of you fuckers wanted it. And then I get some that are like, well, I didn't mean, I really wanted my ex back, but he found out I gave out my cookies. Well, what the fuck you want him to do? Instead of jumping into a new relationship, wait. A lot of us, when it's over, and we just keep it pushing. A lot of you guys. So that's what I got for you. I'm gonna do Aquarius in maybe 20 minutes. All right. Thank you for your donation, for your likes, and for your time, baby. Thank you.